mother rocks her baby in the middle of the night. Her hands are warm and tender. She hums a lullaby. When he's a little older, she'll teach him how to fly. It makes the angels happy when a mother rocks her child. Oh, life can rock the cradle. Sometimes a bough will break. In human situations, we sometimes make mistakes, but she'll teach him all his lessons, do her best and really try. It's a special time for dreaming when a mother rocks her child. Mother rocks her baby on a sunny summer day. Too soon that little baby will grow and fly away, but he will still remember when she sang those lullabies. There's nothing quite so tender as when a mother rocks a child. Life can rock the cradle. Sometimes the bough will break. In human situations, we sometimes make mistakes, but she'll teach him all his lessons, do her best and really try. And it's a special time for dreaming when a mother rocks a child. Yes, life can rock the cradle. Sometimes the bough will break. In human situations, we sometimes make mistakes, but she'll teach him all his lessons, do her best and really try. It's a special time for dreaming when a mother rocks a child.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. See the flag that our fathers fought so hard to save. My dad would turn over today in his grave if he saw the things some Americans do to the symbol of freedom, the red, white, and blue.
while chasing my dreams and ambitions. I learned a long time ago, a man has to roll with the punches. You'll break if you don't learn to bend. You learn how to crawl, then you learn how to fall, 'cause life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Don't ever give up on believing things will get better someday. Try to be strong and try to hold on, so the cold winds won't blow you away. Nobody said life was easy. Some of us lose, some win. I think the secret's in knowing that life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind.
When it comes to love, I'm an actress. I've learned all the love words by heart. My lovers don't have to be heroes, but I've cast the wrong men in the part. I play love by ear, it comes easy, and they tell me what I want to hear. Love took such a toll on my heart and my soul that I'm up for an Oscar this year. 'Cause I acted like it didn't hurt me. I acted like I didn't care when the hero rode into the sunset, and I'm up for an Oscar this year. Up for an Oscar this year. Oh, an Oscar is here. Mike win the Oscar this year. When Mama came in and she closed the door, I could tell by the look on her face she had something to say. She gave me a hug and then she hugged me again, sat down on my bed and took hold of my hand and told me some things I remember to this day. She said we made it through your ABCs, braids and braces, the birds and the bees. You've been a good girl and I'm real proud of you. It may be a man's world, honey, but you can succeed and make a whole lot of money if you remember there's two things you gotta do. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. But if you think like a man and work like a dog, oh honey, there's nothing in this whole wide world that you can't do. Women still dance backwards, the men still lead, still doing that. But it's a big wide world and you're a real smart girl, and I know you'll succeed if you just think like a man and work like a dog. If you think like a man and work like a dog, just think like a man and work like a dog, and twice as hard. Oh well, there's nothing in this whole wide world that you can't do. If you think like a man and work like a dog. If you think like a man and work like a dog. Remember this, honey. If you work for half the pay and just about twice as hard, there's nothing in this whole wide world that you can do. Just think like a man and work like a dog. Remember where you heard this. Remember Mama told you. Think like a man and work like a dog. Oh, honey.
Mike and Sue got married back in '42. They still love each other after all life's put them through. They flew out to Niagara Falls to honeymoon back then. Now their kids chipped in for tickets and they're going back again. Sue is busy packing, Mike is making plans to make her feel real special the way he did back then. Their story was written day by day, page by page. Today they feel like kids, although their kids are middle-aged. She slips a little bottle in the pocket of his shirt. He winks at her and says, "Hey girl, it couldn't hurt. From Niagara to Viagra, babe, we've made it through our life. I know I've been a lucky man to have you for my wife. If a little pill prolongs the thrill, and the experts say it will, goodbye arthritis girl. Hello Niagara Falls." When they turned down the covers, she turned out the light. They'll be leaving in the morning on their honeymoon flight. Sue just turned 80, Mike is 82. They may be old, but they're still in love, and love's as good as new. From Niagara to Vine, babe, we've made it through our life. I know I've been a lucky man to have you for my wife. If a little pill prolongs the thrill, and the experts say it will, goodbye, arthritis girl. Hello, Niagara Falls. Goodbye, arthritis girl. Hello, Niagara Falls.
She was wounded by love when he met her, and the battle was raging within. She was too tired to fight when he met her that night, and his loving arms took her in. He treated her like a lady, like she'd never been treated before. But he can't win her heart, he was doomed from the start, 'cause he's fighting another man's war. Another man wounded the lady, the scars on her heart heal real slow, thinking someday she'll surrender. He keeps fighting another man's war, fighting another man's war. And they should give him a medal, 'cause he's been through this battle before. There's really no way of winning when you're fighting another man's war. Another man wounded the lady, and the scars on her heart heal real slow, thinking someday she'll surrender. He keeps fighting another man's war, fighting another man's war. You're doing all right after doing me wrong. You stay out all night, I cry till dawn. I should go dancing so I don't fall apart, but you can't find romance with a broken old heart. You go to parties with somebody new, I hold my pillow and dream about you. It's hard to hold on when you're falling apart, and you know I can't dance with a broken heart. Someday I'll mend, but the hurt goes so deep when you try to hold on to a love you can't keep. It might take forever to make a new start. No one wants to dance with a broken old heart. You go to parties with somebody
I've tasted lots of love, wasted lots of love, and kept some to keep myself warm. When I needed memories to wrap around me, when I have to walk through the storm, when I've used up all my time and it's over and I'm on the stage when the last curtain falls, I'll thank the Lord for all things that made my heart sing. Oh, but love was the sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand, back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for all the things that made my heart sing. Oh, but love was the sweetest of all. Even the bad love, the tragic and the sad love, he sent my way now and then, was all just a part of maturing my heart, and I'd do it all over again. 'Cause small bits and pieces remain when it's over, and sometimes it's nice to recall. And I've had more than my share of happiness here. Oh, but love was the sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand, my back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for all the things that made my heart sing. Oh, but love was the sweetest of all. And when it's my turn to stand with my soul in my hand, my back to eternity's wall, I'll thank the Lord for all the things that made my heart sing. Oh, but love was the sweetest of all. Oh, yes, love was the sweetest of all.
Well, hello, stranger. Nice of you to call me on my birthday. Who'd have thought that you'd remember me from years ago? You packed up your things, took off your ring, and that's all that I remember. I've been through hell, but I stopped missing you.